My name is Miriam Schwartz, and I'm playing Ayelet in The Handle with Care at the Minnesota Jewish Theater. I'm from Seattle, Washington, originally, and I came to the Twin Cities to study at a program that's a partnership between the University of Minnesota and the Guthrie Theater. Growing up, I did a lot of music and then musical theater, and then I realized that what I really loved to do was work with text and the storytelling aspect of it all. And the Guthrie program specialized in classical theater and classical text, and that was something that I really valued and wanted to work on. So, and the partnership between the Guthrie Theater, it's such a renowned building and such a wonderful space to study in. So I came out here and I've been here since. Handle with Care is a story that sort of bounces back and forth in time. In the past, we meet Ayelet, my character, and her grandmother, Edna, who are on this trip to the east coast of the U.S. For reasons that aren't really known at the beginning of the play, and Ayelet's sort of disgruntled and a little bit bitter. Flash forward, and the plot jumps to after Edna has passed away. They're still in America, and Ayelet meets Terrence, who is a DHL delivery driver, and Josh, his friend from childhood. And communication is difficult because Ayelet is Israeli and speaks Hebrew, and Terrence speaks mangled English because he's sort of this uneducated Virginian, and so understanding each other is difficult. Terrence has called his buddy Josh to come help because Josh is Jewish, and chaos ensues. The most challenging part of this process has been the fact that most of Ayelet's text is in Hebrew. The play uses a theatrical device where when Ayelet and her grandmother Edna are speaking Hebrew together, they speak perfect English without any accent, and as soon as they encounter English speakers, they either speak in really broken English with a heavy dialect or in Hebrew. And I came to the play knowing very little Hebrew, and it's definitely been difficult to sort of piece together what, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just memorizing from an audio. I had a woman, it came with the play, sort of these recordings of a woman speaking the lines, and I really wanted to make sure that I didn't just copy, her inflections and her delivery, because I wanted to make this character my own. So I spent a lot of time piecing together which words mean which English words. I got the English script with all of my lines in English, and then my Hebrew script. And then after that, I wanted to make sure that if I was putting my own spin on the lines, that it wasn't sort of butchering the flow and rhythm of Hebrew as a language separate from English. And then I wanted to make sure that I was also acting. So it's definitely been difficult to sort of marry. Sometimes I felt like, I'm speaking the Hebrew perfectly, but I'm not really acting very well. Or I really understand this moment emotionally, but I totally forgot all of my Hebrew. So the two are slowly coming together. My favorite parts of this play, I've found, are the two different times that other characters in the play open up to Ayelet and sort of share with her things that have caused them pain. And in one of those instances, I can understand everything. I'm totally on board. That's when I'm speaking with my grandmother, and really, Linda Kelsey, who plays my grandmother, is such a phenomenal actress and really present scene partner. So that has been a real joy. And then the second instance is I'm unable to understand anything really. The character Josh, Ryan Lindbergh, is telling me some painful parts of his past, and it's, as an actor, it's really fun and rewarding to train myself to tune out the actual words that he's saying and really tune in to everything that I can pick up besides those words. You know, what is his body doing? What is his face doing? What is the tone of his voice? Even if I can't understand the words, it's a real challenge, and it's been a lot of fun to explore those moments. So come see Handle with Carrot, the Minnesota Jewish Theater, running April 13th through May 5th.